Hello everyone. See, till now we have seen different things about magnet. We know what is magnet. We know what do we mean by poles of the magnet. Okay. Now le- uh, let's see that how can we make magnet? Yes, we can actually make magnets. Okay. So let's see about it. So today's topic is making magnets. All right. So we are going to discuss about how to make magnets. Basically, there are different ways through which we can make magnets, but here we are going to talk about two methods. The first one is single touch method. So, as the name itself is suggesting, just by touching, we are going to make magnet. All right. So basically, what you have to do is, see, you have to take a substance uh, uh, to which you want to make magnet out of. Means if you want to magnetize any substance, then you have to take that substance. Remember, that substance has to be magnetic substance, right? We know what is magnetic substance and non-magnetic substance. Okay, so you have to take a magnetic substance to which you want to magnetize, and then you have to place it on the table. Let's look at this diagram like this. So here there is iron bar, all right, and this is the same method, but here there is a pin. Okay, let's look at them now. If you are taking one iron bar, so this is your substance to which you want to magnetize. All right, so you have to place it on the table. Now you have to take a bar magnet. Look at this. This is a bar magnet. Okay, so take a bar magnet and place one end of its poles near one edge, like this. Here, this is one pole and this is touching here at one end of this substance, all right, to which you want to magnet out of. So you have to take a bar magnet, place one of its end near one edge of the bar of iron, in our case here, all right. Then without lifting it, you have to rub against it, or you have to stroke it here, then rub against it here all the way through this end, and then you have to lift it from here and then take it back here after lifting, and then again stroke it here and rub against it like this. Okay, and you have to rub this without lifting it. All right, and then again you have to lift, take it in this direction, and you have to repeat this process almost about 30 to 40 times. All right, then what you have to do is you have to check whether this substance has turned into a magnet or not. For that, you need to, take any other piece of iron and try to see, keep it here and see whether this is getting attracted or not. Or you can use this as a magnet and see whether it's working or not. And if it's not working, then you have to, uh, continue the process for some more time, right? So this is how you can make a magnet. All right, just a simple piece of iron. You can turn this simple piece of iron into a magnet. Now, remember that the pole of the magnet and the direction of its movement should not change. See, for example, if you look at this figure, now here this is your permanent bar magnet. This is north pole of this bar magnet and this is south pole of this bar magnet. Now what we here, it is shown that it's touching, this north pole is touching this end one. All right, and then we can rub it against like this, then lift the magnet, take it right here from here, again stroke it, rub it against it at till end 2, then take it, lift it, and then repeat the process. So because this is north pole of our magnet and we are rubbing it at this end, we are starting it from this end, so this end 1 will become north pole of the a new magnet. Okay, means this pin would turn into a magnet, and the North Pole would be this, because the actual North Pole is here, so this would also become North Pole. And the end too, which one is the opposite one, so this one would be South Pole. Okay, because here it is South Pole, so naturally, even if you are rubbing it against like this, when you are going away from the North Pole, naturally it would become South Pole, right? So here you are starting, and then when you are getting away from it, this end would become South Pole. In this figure, if here it is north, then this end of a plate or a magnet or iron plate, this would become your North Pole, and because you are going away from here, so this would become South Pole. All right, so this is how you can actually turn any piece into a, not any piece, rather any magnetic substance into a magnet. All right, so what we have seen, सी हम बात कर रहे हैं मैग्नेट बनाने की. बेसिकली दो मेथड होती है. फर्स्ट मेथड है सिंगल टच मेथड. ओके, सिंगल टच मेथड में क्या करते हैं, कोई भी मैग्नेटिक सब्सटेंस हम लेते हैं, उसको टेबल पे रखना है, फिर एक मैग्नेट लेना है, उसके एक पोल को एक एंड पे, इस एंड पे स्ट्रोक करके, फिर उसको इसके अगेंस्ट ऐसे टच करके, ऐसे रब करके उसके ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में ले जाना है. फिर यहाँ से हमारा जो ये मैग्नेट है उसको यहाँ से लिफ्ट करना है, और फिर उसको फिर से यहाँ पे टच करके स्ट्रोक करके फिर से उसको इसके अगेंस्ट रब करके फिर से ये प्रोसेस कंटिन्यू करना है. ऐसा हमें 30 to 40 टाइम्स करना है, राइट. एंड देन वी हैव टू चेक कि मैग्नेट, ये जो सब्सटेंस है वो मैग्नेट में कन्वर्ट हुआ कि नहीं. ऑलराइट, सो हमें क्या पता चलेगा कि जब हम ये जो स्ट्रोक है, ये स्ट्रोक यहाँ पे करते हैं जब, तब ये जो भी आपका पोल है वही पोल ये बन जाएगा. अगर ये नॉर्थ पोल है तो ये जो एंड है वो नॉर्थ पोल बन जाएगा, और अगर ये साउथ पोल है तो ये जो एंड है वो साउथ पोल बन जाएगा, और उसके अगेंस्ट वाला जो है दूसरा ऑपोजिट वन है वो अकॉर्डिंगली चेंज हो जाएगा पोल, राइट. सो दिस इज हाउ वी कैन मेक any magnetic substance, we can turn any magnetic substance into a magnet. All right, now let's talk about second method. Second method is electrical method using electricity. Yes, electricity use करके भी हम magnet बना सकते हैं. अब उसमें कैसे करेंगे, से डिटेल में आप अपने हायर स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ोगे, बट मैं आपको अभी एक आइडिया दे देती हूँ. See, what can be done is, magnets can be made with the help of electric current also. Why so? Because electric wires have magnetic field around them. See, electric wires में क्या होता है? It has electricity in them. Okay? So, in wires में electricity होने की वजह से, they have their own magnetic field around them. और उनके टच में जो भी चीज आती है उसको वो मैग्नेट में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, right? So what you have to do for that, you have to take any substance which you want to magnetize, of course. Then you have to wrap it with an electric wire. All right, you just have to wrap it with an electric wire. For example, let me just show you here. Let me draw it for you. Just a minute. Let's take this piece. Let's say this is a piece of iron. All right, and you have to wrap electric wire around it. All right, just a minute. Let it come back. All right, so what you have to do is just take this piece and you have to wrap electric wire around it. All right, and then take the end of this here and connect it with a battery so that the electricity would pass, and let this end join here. Okay, so that with the help of this battery, this wire would be electrified, and the current would pass from this. All right, and because of that current, this piece of magnetic substance would be able to turn into a magnet. All right, so this is how, with the help of electric wire, we can convert a magnetic substance into a magnet. ऑलराइट, तो इस तरह से हम दो तरह से चीज़ों को, मैग्नेटिक सब्सटेंस को मैग्नेट में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. राइट, वन इज सिंगल टच मेथड and the other one is using electric current.